Hey there and welcome back to Plow and Pantry. If you are here today, you might be participating in the Three Rivers Challenge, which is a 2-month pantry challenge that I'm participating in again this year. I addressed my rules among other things in my last video, and I can link that for you here. Today I am trying out a new to me recipe that caught my eye because it's kind of similar to something I make for our family that we like, but it has a little bit different of a flavor profile. The one I've made forever that we like is a hamburger chili dish, and it has ground beef and onion and rice and some seasonings, and you eat it by scooping it with tortilla chips. And this taco rice skillet is something that you eat the same way, and that kind of caught my eye. I have another taco rice skillet type recipe, but you don't eat it with chips. I mean, you could, totally could. And it actually has quite a few differences from this one, so I didn't feel like I was making something I make all the time, just slightly different. This does use things that I normally have on hand in the pantry, which made it perfect for this month. And I did make one substitution, which I will get to in a minute. This whole meal came together, opening cans and all, in 15 minutes. I kid you not. From the time I got out the cans to the time I was calling people to the table was 15 minutes. The time it takes you is probably dependent on the rice mix you use. I will link the recipe that I made this with below. It's not my own, but it uses a box of Spanish rice mix. I have the Zatarans there. A can of beans, a can of corn. I drained and rinsed my beans and drained my corn. It calls for a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. I made this is a substitution that I made. I'm out of tomatoes with green chilies, so I put a can of tomatoes and a can of green chilies. That's probably more green chilies than, say, like a can of Rotel would have, but we like that flavor, so I didn't really care. It also calls for a can of chicken, but it didn't specify the size. I use home canned chicken. I love home canned chicken. I think I have a video showing how I can that, and I can link that for you as well in an iCarb. But I don't love canned chicken from the store. If you do, by all means, use it. I used a pint jar of chicken, which I think is about twice the amount of a standard can from the store than that would have, but I knew that we would want it on the meaty side, so I just dumped the whole thing in there. It also called for a pack of taco seasoning. I use the equivalent amount of my own taco seasoning. I also have a video showing you how I make that as well as several other dry pantry mixes, so I can link that in an iCard for you. And then there was a cup of water added, and that was about it. You dump it all in, mix it up, let it simmer, stirring here and there until the liquid's absorbed and the rice is done. And that's really all there is to it. While I was waiting for that, I sliced up an apple for a lazy side dish. This was a busy day and I was tired, and this was a minimal effort night. Sometimes my side dish is a fruit or veggie tray, and I also had time to put together a little toppings bar while this was just simmering on its own because this is a very low maintenance meal. So I put out sour cream. I had some cilantro and green onions that I need to use up, so I chopped those up and put them out. I also put some shredded cheese out there, and everyone was able to just top theirs how they wanted to, hot sauce, whatever they want to put on it. It was really good, really easy, and used things I had in the pantry. I'd call this a win, and I would make it again for sure. If you like content like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon for an update of how the pantry challenge is going so far, as well as what's going on during the winter homestead days. I'm just now kind of getting back into the routine. I mentioned this on my last video. I'm kind of making a slow start to January. The kids have just now gone back to school, and they went back on a midweek day, and it's just kind of one of those years that feels weird, and I don't feel like I started the year until we had a regular week. And so I'm trying to be a little more intentional about not trying to hustle or stress or whatever, and so I'm just kind of rolling along here a little bit late and trying to let that just roll off my back and not care. If you are participating in a pantry challenge for January, I would love to hear how it's going for you. Have you made anything different with what you have, or been creative, or tried something new? Or do you have like a standard go-to during the pantry challenge? Like, this could be a standard go-to for me because this is stuff that's always in my pantry. I'm just always curious about what other people are doing and want to see what people make. You know, we always get ideas from each other. That way we don't fall into ruts as easily. And if you are looking for more videos from everybody participating in the challenge, go ahead and just search the hashtag 3 Rivers Challenge, and a ton of videos will come up not just from this year, but from previous years, with people and what they're making and how they're handling the pantry challenge and their own rules and that kind of thing. So just search that hashtag and you should have a plethora of videos to choose from. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you have a great January.